Hi, good evening everyone. My name is Yaggi and I'd like to invite you to practice with me as we go through a 30-minute flow. Before we begin today, I'd like to talk to each of you about the importance of deep breathing with sound throughout our yoga practice. So as we practice today, I would like each of you to breathe deeply in and out through your nose and use this deep breath to keep you grounded throughout our practice. If at any time your mind begins to wander, if you feel any type of anxiety, or if you are exhausted, focus back on your breath. Focus back on that deep inhalation. Listen to the sound of your breath and reconnect with yourself and your mat. So let's begin by coming into child's pose. Toes together, knees wide apart. Arms stretching out long in front of you. This is the perfect time to find your breath. Begin that deep inhalation in and out through your nose. Tent up on your fingertips and walk them forward, feeling that deep stretch through your arms all the way down to the base of your lower back. Press your hips back gently towards your heels. With each breath, create space, and with each exhalation, move into that space. Gently work your way up into a tabletop position. Placing your wrist under your elbows, elbows under shoulders, knees under hips. And we're going to start warming up with a few cat-cows. So inhale, look up. Exhale, press into your cat pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to do a few of these, moving at the speed of your own breath. On your next exhalation, tuck your toes and press back into downward dog. Pedal at your feet. If this is the first downward dog of today, press your hands into your mat, pedal your feet out, and begin by feeling grounded to the earth below you. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. Step to the top of your mat, Tadasana. Inhale your arms up and bring your arms to your chest, center, Pranamasana. Take this time to set your intention. Focus your mind, releasing all stress and anxiety. Set the intention for your practice and bring a soft smile to your face. Inhale, arms up, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, go back, high push up. Exhale, low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press back, downward dog. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale all the way up. Reach up, rise up, arms overhead, slight back bend. Exhale, swan dive down, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back. High push-up. Exhale, low push-up. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. Pivot your left heel down and step your right foot forward into Warrior 1. Arms up. Your right knee is over your right ankle. Left foot straight, finding that balance. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. Open out, Warrior 2. Your gaze is over your forward middle finger. Legs stay in the same position. Arms are parallel to the earth. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. Flip your palms and reverse your warrior. Left hand slides down your thighs, right hand goes up. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. Now we're going to move into Uttita Parshva Konasana, or extended side angle. So bring your right hand down to the outside of your right foot. Left hand goes up. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And breathing for 5. Inhale lifts you up. Arms outstretched. Bring your feet in a little bit closer. Left toes come in just a little bit, and we're going to move into triangle pose. Hinged forward and down. Right hand to the outside of your right leg, ankles, shins, or toes. Breathing for 1. Looking up at your hand. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. So from here we're going to transition into half moon. So with that forward leg, bend your knee and place your arms, your right hand about a foot in front of your mat. Finding your balance, begin to open up. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. Now, maintaining that balance, gently bring that left foot up. And I'm going to turn and face you. And we're going to move into revolve dancing Shiva. So if you can do the full expression, go ahead and reach for your outer foot with your right hand, or you can hold your feet up to your knee. And if you fall, it's perfectly okay. Just find your balance and come back. And then kick your foot out and begin to twist open. And if you need to readjust, it's perfectly normal. breathing for 2, for 1, and step back into a high lunge. Left foot facing back. Gently bring your knees down, Anjaneyasana. Untuck your toes. Breathing for 1, breathing for 2, breathing for 3, breathing for 4, breathing for 5. Cartwheel your arms down. Step back, high push-up. Exhale, low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. And press back into down dog. We're going to take 5 deep breaths here. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And breathing for 5. I'm going to turn this way because we're going to work on our left side now. So pivot your right foot down and step forward with your left leg, warrior 1. Inhale brings you up. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. Open up, warrior 2. Make sure your knees are over your ankles, arms pulled apart. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. Reverse your warrior. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And breathing for 5. Plant your left hand down. Extended side angle. Right hand goes above your head. Biceps along the side of your ear. Look up at your extended hand. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. Inhale brings you up. Moving into triangle pose. Outstretch your arms, or you can bring your feet in if you need to. And your right toes come in just a little bit. And go ahead and hinge down, placing your left hand to the outside of your left leg. Gaze looking up. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. And we're going to find half moon by bending our forward foot and placing our left hand about a foot in front of us and open out to the side. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. And go ahead and gently come up, maintaining your balance, and bringing that knee up in front of you. Reaching for the outside of your foot, open up into revolve dancing Shiva. Breathing for 2, for 3, for 4, and 5. And step back with your right leg into that deep lunge. Gently bringing your knees down, untucking your toes, Anjaneyasana. Breathing for 1, breathing for 2, Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And breathing for 5. Cartwheel your arms down. Step back, high push-up. Exhale, low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back down dog. So check in with your breath. How's everyone breathing? Deep breaths in and out of our nose. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And breathing for 5. Go ahead and step forward and come to a comfortable seated position. Gently stretch your legs out in front of you, and we're going to go into Dandasana. So flex your toes up, engage your feet, press your palms beside you. Inhale brings you up. Gently tuck your chin. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. Exhale, release. We're going to move into Janu Sirsasana A. So bring your left foot in against your right thigh. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, fold forward. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. Inhale, look up. And switch out the legs. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And breathing for 5. Next we're going to rotate. I am going to rotate this way. And we're going to get ready for our bridge pose. So gently lay back. Bring your heels close towards you. Palms pressing down on the floor. And inhale and lift up. If you can bind your arms below your back, go ahead and press your hips up into the air. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. And we're going to move into shoulder stand from here. So gently pick your legs up. Support your lower back with your hands. And come into shoulder stand. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. Move into plow pose. Bring your feet back as far as you can get them. Breathing for 1. For 2. For 3. For 4. And 5. Gently, one vertebra at a time. Come on back down. And find yourself in a easy seat to the front of your mat. And we're going to do a Parivritra Sukhasana, or an easy twist. So place your right hand on your left knee. Left hand goes behind you. Looking back, get into a nice deep but gentle twist. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. Inhale brings you back to center. And we're moving to the other side. So left hand on right knee. And exhale, your right hand behind you. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Use your vision to take you deeper by looking further back. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And breathing for 5. Inhale brings you forward. So let us, before we do our Shavasana, go into a deep meditation by coming to a cross-legged seated position. And we're going to put our hands in Jnana Mudra, and we're going to have them on our knees. So index finger touching thumbs, 3 other fingers extended out in front of you. I'd like you to close your eyes and use my voice to guide you through this meditation. Begin by breathing deeply in and out through your nose. Imagine that you're sitting on the beach. It is the most beautiful day, and you are right at the shoreline. You can feel the waves gently washing over your body. As you breathe deeply, you begin to hear the sound of these waves. And with every passing breath, all of your tension, stress, and worry is being washed away. As the waves wash over your body, you begin to see that your body is dissolving. As your body dissolves, a bright, eternal, golden light from inside of you begins to shine through. This is your divine essence. And with each breath, it gets brighter, illuminating you with happiness and joy. Breathing in deeply. Gently lay yourself back. Palms facing up. And find yourself in a comfortable Shavasana. Release any stress or tension from your toes, from your ankles, from your knees, your thighs, your chest. Relax your fingertips, your elbows, and your shoulders. Release any tension or stress from your neck, from your jaw, from all of the muscles in your face. Relax your forehead. Inhale deeply. Sravasana. When it's time, I'll bring you back out. Slowly begin bringing some awareness back to your fingertips and your toes. Releasing your breath, gently roll onto your right side. Come to a comfortable seated position. Inhale our arms up. Pranamasana, arms to heart center. And before we close our practice today, I would like to share with you a Vedic mantra which establishes the awe and reverence for all of our teachers, all of our gurus, and everyone who have came before us to share this yoga with us and the world. Om Mokam Karoti Vachalam Pangulandayate Girim Yat Kripa Tvamaham Vande Shri Guru Dinatarakam. The teacher is one who can make a lame man cross a mountain, who can make a blind man see, and who can make a dumb man speak eloquently. Such is the teacher. Namaste.